Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for February 26, 2025. So, so everything's cool. It's just, it's a big empty house right here. um, I did go into town because I had to go to like the mortgage place real quick. And I mean, I didn't really, in town it's not a lot of things there. It's just mainly like the grocery store, some fast food places, and what else? Gas stations, just the basic necessities. You know what I mean? There's a HEB right there, McDonald's. I don't go to the fast food places. They got some Mexican restaurants right there. So, but I have a lot of food. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now they have the refrigerator to unpack the cooler and put it all in there. I have a lot of food. So I don't really need to get anything from the store right now for food wise, but I did buy a little coffee maker because there's no coffee maker here. And this morning I got up and I made cowboy coffee again, and I was like, you know what, man, I should just invest in a little coffee maker. So I just bought like a little $10 one. It's small. I think it's 5 cup or something. And what else? I just like every time I think like I need something, I go to the trailer because I didn't unpack it. I go to the trailer and I get what I need, and then I just try to grab a couple other things and I bring it in together. Yeah. I found a little park to go to because that's one thing about the parks is so we went to a little park right here. And it was cool. I went early in the morning. Excuse me. I just ate. I just ate. Oh, and it's been so long since I actually made myself a dinner on a glass plate. So that's interesting. And I'm not used to using the electric ovens. They have the burners with the circle thing on it. So thank goodness for my friend. I asked her, how am I supposed to cook my tortillas? And she told me, like with things and and so yeah, it's all right. I mean, like what it is I feel like I have a lot of extra time. So I'm trying to fill that time with, well, I did a reading today, and I also kept going out and getting things for, to put away. I think I got a lot of my seasonings up there. I have a lot of seasonings, One thing about the cupboards here, it's like, I have to figure out how I'm going to organize it better. I really don't need dishes, even though like she left me 4 dishes and they're all mismatched. I don't care. I don't care really. Oh, it needs to be matching. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care. So I'm just using what she has. She left me all the baking stuff too. Today I put some French fries in there because I did pick up a bag of fries. I picked up a bag of fries and I put it on the pan, and I just preheated, and then I fry a burger. I have to figure out like how, because it's not the same as when you have like a stove. So it's hard to figure out how hot things are, and because I tend to put something on to cook and then I walk away. And if I start smelling, oh, it smells like something, then I'll go back. But things are cooking slow because I'm not sure. I don't want to put it too high and burn something. You know what I mean? I got to figure out the stove. That's number 1. Number 2, what else? Last night's sleep was pretty much the same as any other night, like if I was in the trailer. I'm going to get a couple things. I'm going to get a TV. because the service that I have, it's for TV. I had to call them up and be like, how do I have Wi-Fi? Like, because they said, oh, you don't, they said, you got a really good plan. I said, I don't even have a TV, you know? How am I going to have this good plan of all what you guys sent? And I don't even own a TV. She's like, you don't? I'm like, yeah, I told the lady that. I said, I don't have a TV. And I said, I do everything from my phones. But she gave, I guess, supposedly, the other woman that I spoke to told me, oh, they gave me a great deal, something, right? So I go, well, maybe I'll buy a little TV. Because, you know, it's probably better on my eyes for that, you know? And I also found out I have to make appointment to go to the DMV to get all my stuff. So I'm going to have to call them. And then I went to like the little city hall or court place because there's a veteran representative over there. So stopped by there. He was busy, you know, but it's okay. I was supposed to call and make an appointment with him. I'll give him a call, or I left my number and name and he can call me, whatever, you know. He seems really busy because I think he's only there part-time and probably goes there when veteran needs assistance. And today was a busy day for him, so I was like, oh, it's okay, you know. He can call me when he has a chance. If not, you know, we'll try to call him and make an appointment. Yeah, I need to find out like what I need to take over there to the DMV to get a new license and what do you call it? License plates, because everything I did was online and all my bills are paperless. So I kind of don't know how I'm going to do this. So I have to call there first, make an appointment and ask them, what can I bring? Because everything I do is paperless, you know. I'm sure they will tell me. Because I remember when I was in California, you have to get your license. If you move somewhere, you have to get your license within 10 days. I don't know if the rule applies here, especially with what's going on, so things might take longer. My tags already, what I have over there is, what do you call it, till 2026 for Missouri. So, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take for me to switch the stuff over. But I remember, though, when I was in Missouri, I had my California driver's license. Even when I was renting that house, I still had the California driver's license for a really long time. And then I switched over because, you know, California owes me like $650 for registration because I try to do it over, you know, the mail. And I send them all my important information, everything, whatever, whatnot. And then they turn around and say, oh, we can't do it. And I sent them the money too. And they said, oh, we can't do it because of some reason or another. And I'm like, well, you guys can send me my money back. And they never did. So I think I might have to be calling that a loss because I don't know have no idea how to get that money back, especially since I'm not there. So that's probably a loss. Another reason why I don't like California. But the dogs are really good. They're not going in the house, thank goodness. I think they learned the lesson on the first day. So, and plus, you know, I have the leashes. They can run underneath the door when I lock it. So if we want to go out, they put their leash on, and then they can jump and run out to the side right there. They're not really into going to the bathroom too close to the house. Like they don't want to do that. Like I think they're getting the idea, like this is the house. This is where we're gonna sleep. You know, I feel like they just had no idea what was going on. So I'm trying to make them get used to it, you know. But some couple things that and I did a reading today, and then I heard it. It sounds like probably like this one, like I'm in a big old empty room, which it is empty. There's nothing here. Because pretty much, I mean, yeah, I like the house. It's good. Ooh, sorry. I like the house. It's good, you know? Everything is cool. And like, it's easier to do everything. Like, cooking to make a meal is quick. Before, it used to take me twice as long, sometimes 3 times as long, because I only have one burner, you know? I have a microwave, but I unplugged it. I don't really microwave stuff, and I'm not trying to use a microwave. It's nice that it's there, though, in case emergency, or maybe if I have leftovers, but because I have the fridge now, and figure out how to use the oven better. I just make exactly what I need, because it's hard to tell out there, like, should I use this or should I? And that's why sometimes I was making too much and then I would put it to the side but now I can package stuff and just get exactly as much as I need to put in the freezer and not cook it, because before it's like I didn't have freezers, so whatever I took out or whatever, and I couldn't portion it because I was like, oh, let me just cook it. And half the time, like if it's meat, I will just give the rest portion to the dogs. But if it's something like if I'm making like a chicken tikka or a curry something or something with onions, like they can't eat that, and then I would have to put it in a bag and put it away. And the way I was heating up my food on the road was I would steam it. Yeah, I would get a pan. I have a steamer, one of those steamer things you open up, and whatever was left over, I'll stick it in the steamer. Will get hot like that. Yeah. I think the microwave makes foods kind of rubbery and weird. So I don't know. Maybe to heat water or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how we'll use that, because also I don't like the idea of microwaving food to defrost it. I just don't like the microwave that much. I really don't. But I mean, it's okay. It's there. It was free, so leave it. It's okay. What else? There's something in every drawer right here. There's something in every drawer. But some things I think I'm gonna donate, and some things I'm keeping. She left me a lot of cleaning supplies and stuff, so that was really cool. Like I don't have, because with the dogs and this kind of floor, the floor needs to get cleaned a lot. Already I've done it a couple times. Okay. She has some Swiffer thing, whatever, but I'm gonna use what she left me there, but eventually I might resort back to mop and a bucket, because I'm used to that, and just replace the mop every so often, and I'm trying to think what else. I brought some clothes in today. Today was a very nice day out there though. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't cold, it was windy. Oh, I went to this one place. It's like a antique place. I like going to those places. I like looking around. I treat those places kind of like, what do you call it? Like a museum, but there is something there that I really like, and I'm probably going to get it. I'm not going to use it though, but it's really nice. It's a cutting board. I know I have a cutting board. I got it from, or actually, there's a couple things. It's a toss-up on what I want to do, what I want to get. And these wood things were made by the students at the high school. And I like to help the kids out with that. There's so some kids from the high school made some really nice things in wood shop. And or actually I seen a box there. I don't know, we'll see. They have a few things. They have like nice crosses, but they're nice. Like they really did a good job. They got this really nice cutting board too. I really like the cutting board. And then they have these I'm gonna buy one of those kids things, I like to do that. And what was really nice is I found out from the lady that when you sell things there, they, I guess they charge you a little bit of money for consignment or whatever. She said, I don't charge them. They get everything, the whole money. And that's nice of her. And so I'm like, I'm going to come back. I'm going to buy something one of these kids made. Very nice things in wood shop. They made it in wood shop. So I'm going to go back there for that. But I do like those. There's really not much I was seeing in there. I mean, there was things I liked in there, but they're not things I need. Eventually I could use that cutting board, because the ones I have that I have a wooden cutting board that I used on the road, and they get, when you keep using, they get old, and I don't know if I want to use it. It's more like I would keep it like a decoration, because it's so nice. The cross too. I might, you know, maybe I'll get one of those or the box. I don't know. It's a toss up. But I do want to get something that one of these kids made, because just to help the kids, you know, they put it there, they want to sell it, you know. There's no, in the last house I had, because I got a thing for candles, and I used to really like candle holders. But you know what? I don't want to make holes in the walls. For what? Why do I need to do that? So I'm trying to figure out a way how I can hang up wall candle holders. Probably Velcro. And just strategically put just a few. That will be the decoration. A couple candle holders on the walls. And because, you know, everything is electricity. You know, and I remember in Missouri, we lost power a couple times. But I had light all the time because I had candle holders on the walls, because I really liked those. So I was never without light. I hope that doesn't happen because of this refrigerator right here. But then again, because I don't care if the stove turns off, I just care if the refrigerator turns off, because the food's in there. I have the jackery. I'm gonna have to bring it in here, you know, but yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put the, like, I'm starting to bring stuff in little by little from the trailer. I probably won't go down to the storage unit until I feel comfortable with what I've taken out of the trailer, right? I'm not gonna take the trailer over to the store, or I don't know, maybe I will. It just depends. I could just load up the trailer one day, because it's quite a drive from here to go to Victoria. So, and I do see that it's easy for me to pull the trailer, but I'm thinking, you know what? Victoria is like the big town too. It's either Victoria or Corpus Christi, right? Is the two big towns next to here. So yeah, I'll just go if I need to. I'll go to Victoria if I need to you know, do any kind of major shopping, or I really don't have to do any kind of major shopping. I do have to go down there once I get the stuff out of the storage and get the trailer cleaned out and put all this camping stuff back in there, right? Because I'm going to keep the camping stuff in there. Like, I accidentally brought in the camp cup. That's going to go back in there. Like, things that I use for camping is going to stay in there. Things that I can bring, like seasonings and whatever, because like I said, I was living on the road for this whole time, so everything I got was like a lot of products or seasonings or things that, you know, like, so all that stuff can come in. And then if I ever, when I do decide to go camping again, I'm not going to have all those seasonings. I'm just going to bring like salt, pepper, garlic or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need, because before this was what I had. You know what I'm saying? I have some appliances in there. What do I have? I have a waffle maker, Foreman grill, plug-in skillet. Those things I can just bring it in and put it away right here. I have space here. And then if I do go camping again, I don't need all those things, you know? You know what I mean? So I was really, because I didn't have these necessities out there and I was out there permanent, I wanted them. I needed them for when I did go to camping spots with plugs. You know what I'm saying? But if I go again, I'm just going to bring just a couple things for the trip. So the trailer will definitely get a lot lighter. And then I won't also have to be carrying all the extra clothes, because I'm carrying clothes also. Even though it's fluffy stuff, I don't need to carry that much anymore. Especially if I'm just going to leave for like a month or something. I don't need, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and I also found out, because I was worried about the soil. I might have talked about it. I'm not sure. I might have been talking to the neighbor. I have, the soil here is sand dirt, like, kind of, you know? And so I kind of was thinking, oh, it's different than at my dad's house, because my dad has dirt, just regular dirt. And I have bought those big, I'll show you. This is getting a long video, but okay. So I bought 2 of these. You see these? These are those avocados. They're like $3, you know. It's a big avocado. Sometimes when you shake it, well, I remember at my dad's, if you shake, you can hear the nut in there, but these are big, juicy ones, right? I have another one in the cupboard because it's harder than this one. But I'm going to take the seed from this one and that one. I'm going to do the toothpick thing and try to let the sprouts come out, because I was worried, oh, I can't plant this because the soil is different. And then I looked it up, what kind of soil for avocado, and it's sandy soil. A sandy, aerated, it's like soil dirt. And I was like, oh my God, that's exactly the soil right here. So that is great news. I'm not going to have a tree anytime soon, but I'm going to plant one in the front and one in the back. And I'm thinking, because it took my dad years to have avocados. Because I have the proper soil, most likely it might grow quicker. I don't know, because when you don't have the proper soil, I think the trees will suffer. Well, not suffer, but struggle to grow, right? But when you have the proper soil, you know, the only thing is for the seed stuff that I got, this is not good soil. So I'll have to make like a garden bed. I'll have to make a raised something and put my own dirt and do it like that, which I think I'm going to do right here on the side of the house. I have a nice little space. So I'm happy that I can do this. I'm not going to have these. It's going to take a long time, but I mean, I'm going to be here for a long time. You know what I mean? And I have to start now that I remember, I have to start germinating this stuff, I guess. But the seeds are in there. I have to kind of dig them out, you know. But everything is cool, you know. It's just, I feel like it's so big in here. Like it's too big, I'm feeling. Like the two rooms in the back, I just shut one of the doors. The one that... It's okay, because like right now I'm just trying to figure stuff out, and the doggies, you know, Brian's right here by my feet, and Chica's laying in one of the beds. I guess she's just laying in random whatever one. But yeah, that's all I have, you guys. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for January 26, 2025, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.